It is almost July. That's right, it's almost July. And you know what that means? Do you know what that means? That means it's time to jump into another round of Game Pass games. That's right, we've got 6 that we know of so far that are coming in July. Inevitably, we'll get more games. There's always a few games that they don't announce ahead of time that drop last minute. Sometimes they're a big deal, sometimes they're not. Regardless, we know that there are 6. There are 6 scheduled on the docket to be coming next month. We're going to review those in this video, and there are 3 that I'm really looking forward to. One I'm really looking forward to, I find to be different and super interesting. So let's go over those in this video. Before we do, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. My name is X1 the Gamer. We cover all things Xbox right here on this channel, and let's do it. All right, so first up on July 1st, we are getting Far Cry 5. Yes, that's right, Far Cry 5. Now, I actually skipped Far Cry 5. I jumped into it initially. I think I had like an hour in that game, and there was just so many other games at the time, so I am looking forward to jump back into Far Cry 5. What I can say about Far Cry 5, how many times can I say Far Cry 5? But what I can say about it is the bad guy, the father, is freaking awesome. This game starts, the intro scene in this game is jaw-droppingly good. I think it's one of the best intro scenes that Far Cry has ever done, and Far Cry is known both for their intro scenes and their bad guys, so that's saying something. Now, Far Cry takes place in Montana in the US, which also makes it unique in the Far Cry series. Man, Montana has been overrun by a fanatical doomsday cult called the Project at Eden's Gate. When you arrive, you must spark the fires of resistance to liberate the community, something that's always common in the Far Cry series. Fan the flames of resistance and fight to free Hope County from the grip of a deadly cult. Beware the wrath of Joseph Seed. He's the father. Joseph Seed's the father, and he's a crazy man. Beware the wrath of Joseph Seed and his cult followers as you support the resistance in small-town America. Explore Hope County and discover the Montana countryside, its wildlife, and its inhabitants in an exciting open world. Play your way, build your character, make your own allies, and watch the world change as you progress. And that is what Far Cry is. That's what the Far Cry series is. July 1st, if you've been looking if you've never played a Far Cry and you've been looking forward to trying it, Far Cry 5 is going to be a good one to jump into July 1st. Let's do it. Up next on this list is a game called Last Call BBS by Zachtronics. Now, this game is really interesting in the respect that you're playing on a computer that's inside the game, and you're basically playing puzzles in this game. Here's what Last Call BBS, here's what they have to say about it. They say, boot up your Z5 Power Lance and dial into Last Call BBS, the last game from Zachtronics. The barkeep's loaded up his retro computer with a full set of puzzle games for you to download and play. No need to worry, sorry about copy protection. They're all fully cracked and ready to enjoy. And there you can see, if you're a puzzler, you're probably going to like this game. This game does drop on Game Pass on July 5th, which brings us to our next game, dropping July 7th. And we've talked about this game before on this channel, and that is Match Point Tennis Championships. And I personally could not be more excited for this. This is basically Top Spin come to the Xbox, which Top Spin is a tennis simulator. I love tennis games. I love Tennis Simulator. Now, the game places a strong focus on tactical realism in this game, positioning and aiming, allowing the player to move their superstar in exactly the right way to get the most out of their shots. Match Point Tennis Championship combines slick character animations, authentic ball physics, and enhanced player control to replicate the realistic rhythm of the game. Every swing and hit feeling unique and satisfying, and that is satisfying. Up next, we've got Escape Academy. This game is coming on July 14th. Now, Escape Academy looks pretty interesting here. Again, another puzzler where you're in a school and you've got to escape it. You've got to escape the academy. Ha! Just like the title says. Ha! See what we did there. You have to become the ultimate escapist. You solve puzzles, you hack servers, you meet the faculty, brew the perfect cup of tea, entirely playable in single player or co-op with a friend, local or online. This is coming day one on Game Pass. If you're into puzzle games, again, you might be looking forward to this one. This one might be right up your alley. Regardless, June 14th, you're able to jump in and check it out. So make sure you do. Another game that I'm very interested in is As Dusk Falls, and this drops on July 19th, so we're getting towards the end of the month here. Now, if you remember, As Dusk Falls is basically a storytelling game. Think of Telltale, but it looks like it dives even more into that storytelling mechanic if that makes sense, if that even is possible, as Dusk Falls is an original interactive drama where you can join friends or play alone, making choices that impact characters' lives in this uncompromising story of betrayal, sacrifice, and resilience. I do like the artwork in this. From what I've seen so far, it looks interesting. I think this would be a fun one to play with a significant other, make choices together, argue over what choice to make when the time comes to make choices, and enjoy the story together. And last but not least, this game is dropping July 26th that we know of so far, coming to Game Pass in the month of July, and that is Immortality. Now, this to me is the most interesting game. If we were to rank, this is my third game that I'm looking forward to, but my number one that I want to try. Number one. That's correct. And this is from Sam Barlow. Immortality is an interactive film trilogy from Sam Barlow. It's the creator who's the creator of Her Story. What happened to Marissa Marcel? You explore footage from her lost movies to solve the mystery. And what I love here is they just insert this actress into old-time films, into old-time interviews. You see her on the set with Johnny Carson, which is super cool and I think very interesting. And then it looks like you're able to review the past footage, pause it, look for clues in that footage. I just think it looks interesting. I like inserting a new modern character back in time and making this real and alive, and I think this looks the most interesting to me. I'm very excited to jump in. Immortality, July 26th. So my top three are Immortality, Tennis, Matchpoint Tennis Championships, and Far Cry 5, of course. I want to know what your top three are. What are your top three? What's your top one? Mine is Immortality. And I think mine is Immortality just because of the uniqueness. This is unlike any other game that I have played, and it looks interesting. This might not be for everybody, especially if it's very storytelling focused. It's going to be slower paced. It's not a lot of action. But I think it looks interesting. I think it looks creative, and I think it looks fun. And I'm very, very excited for it. Let me know what you're most looking forward to. Let me know in the comments below. July is here. New Game Pass games are here. This Game Pass is a great value. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel. My name is X1 the Gamer. We do Xbox stuff all the time right here. Until next time, we'll see you later.